South Africa's anti-migrant tensions have exploded into violence, leaving 2 Mozambicans dead and hundreds fleeing for their lives. Tensions soared after a citizen-led group opposed to irregular migration last month ordered all undocumented foreign nationals to leave by June 30th. And now President Cyril Ramaphosa has reacted, although many across the continent say it's too little, too late. Well, you be the judge of that. Here is our cover report. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa moved to diffuse growing anti-immigrant tensions with a speech on national television. The country has seen weeks of protests and violent attacks amid calls for a crackdown on immigration.
We will not be fooled or influenced by social media campaigns that spread misinformation, fake news, and lies about people who are in our country. We must be concerned that anti-foreigner sentiment is at times accompanied by tribal and ethnic slurs, insults and attacks aimed at other South Africans. This is not acceptable.
Anti-immigrant groups say foreign nationals in South Africa illegally are exacerbating the country's high unemployment and putting pressure on public health and education services. But Ramaphosa said illegal immigration is not the cause of all the country's economic challenges.
There are other causes. The answer must be faster economic growth, greater investment, industrial expansion, infrastructure development, and the creation of millions of new jobs.
South Africa's coalition government placed a new focus on the issue of immigration after it was formed in 2024 and says it has deported over 100,000 people in the last 2 years who are in the country illegally. Ramaphosa says there had been weaknesses in the way South Africa has managed migration and promised the government would take decisive action now. However, hundreds of protesters against illegal immigration gathered in a township outside Johannesburg a day after South African President Cyril Ramaphosa pledged action against groups accused of fueling xenophobic violence.
We are not happy with the speech because it's not direct and it's not sincere, but we respect him as a leader and we hope as we go he will deliver another speech that is directed to the problems that people have.
Enough is enough. We want our country back. We are not at all xenophobic. It's unfortunate because now we are misinterpreted around the world. We are not xenophobic.
Anti-migrant protest groups have said they have set a June 30th deadline for foreign nationals who are in South Africa illegally to leave and have requested talks with the government. Ghana has already repatriated around 300 of its nationals and says more will be offered the chance to return home because of what it called threats against them. A number of other countries, including Nigeria and Malawi, have announced they will repatriate their citizens. Mozambique's government said that 5 of its citizens were killed in what it referred to as xenophobic attacks in the town of Mossel Bay on South Africa's south coast. South Africa has a history of violence against migrants, including in 2008, when more than 60 people were killed. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.